Hey, what is going on everybody, it is Ghost here and welcome back to another basically tips and tricks video on Rainbow Six Siege. Guys, I've been seeing a lot of people that use Castle, using him incorrectly. I wouldn't say incorrectly because you can use him whatever way you want to, but basically, you know, he's not being pushed, you know, people are using him just the wrong way, you know, not an efficient way. I'll give you guys an example. Basically, this is very popular when people spawn in here and there is a castle. First thing they do, they like to barricade this up with Castle's armor panel. And I don't see really the point in this. Like, honestly, I don't see the point in this. Nearly every single operator on the opposing team has a breaching charge. You see, it'd be different if only like 2 operators on the other team had breaching charges. You know, it will limit their chances of actually getting in this room through the window. So, but this just gives Fuse a chance. Like, probably not on the hostage, but like probably if something else. But this will just give Fuse a chance to fuse this window without getting wall banged, basically. So, guys, instead of using the armor panel on the window, I would just normally barricade this up like this, because if you hear Fuse you can just wall bang them through the window. I do not see a purpose in putting an armor panel on a window. I really don't. I rarely do it. I'd probably do it on hostage situations because they're not going to fuse the hostage. I'll probably do it on hostage situations. But even at that though, they can easily put a breaching charge down and you can't shoot through it. At least if you were over here and you heard a breaching charge go down, you could just shoot through and you can get the kill. So guys, you may be wondering, what the hell then do you do with the 3 castle barricades you have? Well, this is what I do basically. I try to set them up as a distraction, and as I said earlier, since a lot of people actually have breaching charges, I use these as a distraction. So I'd like put one down here, like probably here. I'm just giving an example, or I'd probably put one here or over here maybe. Well, you can't put one there, but I'll just put them in places where the enemy team have to get through them in order to get to the hostage room. So basically, if you hear a castle door blowing up, you know their location. Basically, you don't need a camera. Like, guys, for example, a good spot to put a castle barricade would be like right here, because they're probably going to breach the kid's bedroom. If you're in master bedroom, they'll probably thermite this wall, but at least they can't come out here without breaching this. And if they breach this castle barricade, you know they're out into this area of the map. Like, another spot for a castle would be right here. And the reason why is because enemy teams could be easily hiding in the workshop and they could just easily wall bang the door and hopefully get a kill. So that's why it's good to put an armor panel here and probably one here as well, so you know when they're coming into the bathroom. You know, this is the strategy I like to use castle with. Alright guys, I'm going to give you an example on this window here. Now just pretend like it's not hostage, it's secure area or something. If I go to breach this, you know, the enemy team will hear this noise. It is really loud. They'll hear that noise and they can just easily shoot me through the barricade. But if this is armor paneled, I don't have to worry about things except for nitro cells, but it is very rare that actually happens. So I can literally just fuse this if it's armor paneled and easily get the kill, because I know I'm not going to get wall banged. So that's why basically if you use castle barricades on windows, you're just giving the enemy team an advantage. And that's why I decided to make this video, because even in ranked games, when I go into ranked games, I see people doing that when they choose castle. They just literally put the armor panels on windows instead of actually putting them kind of far away, not necessarily near the objective room, but more far away throughout the house or whatever map you're playing on. So you know the enemy team, if they do breach the castle barricade, you know they're in that location. So that's why I think using castle in that strategy is way better than, you know, just castle in the barricade and castle in the room, and locking yourself in. But anyway guys, I know this is a short little video. I was going to go on to different maps to elaborate my point basically and show you guys different scenarios where Fuse can easily breach the hostage, but I think you guys, or breach the objective room, but I think you guys understand basically my point with castle. I wanted to get this video out there and hopefully it gets a good amount of views to let you guys know basically, you know, that using castle that way is just not working at all. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you have any questions, remember to leave it down in the comments below, or if you want me to make a video on something, let me know as well. I definitely do that depending on what it is. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.